radio is intended for adults only. If you are a kid, go play in traffic or something.
Hi-ho.
Put in a great song.
I mean, maybe it's
It's
old age.
I've changed the words a little bit. Do you know
Well, you
song?
don't parody like that.
Well, no.
Hi-ho.
Song parody.
Hi-ho.
Fucking
Hi-ho.
genius. Oscar
Hi-ho.
Wilde.
I like them
Hi-ho.
all.
That's
It's Uncle Bobby
parody.
Radio.
I do parodies, ladies and gentlemen.
You
It's great.
can't be the one who
Hi-ho.
decides why
Hi-ho.
you
Hi-ho.
like something.
Hi-ho.
It doesn't matter.
Hi-ho.
right?
Hi-ho. It's
Does he
Uncle
do the
Bobby
whistle?
Radio.
Oh, God. He does, and it's even higher
Hi-ho.
pitched.
Hi-ho.
Does he do the whistle?
Hi-ho. Hi-ho. It's Uncle Bobby Radio.
Oh, man.
Oh, that's a good one.
Fuck me.
See?
Hi-ho.
That's
Hi-ho.
why it was
Hi-ho.
worth
Hi-ho.
doing the whole bit.
This program is rated TVMAL and contains strong language and adult content. Viewer discretion advised. This is the Comedy Central roast of Joan Rivers.
Can we talk? Who you wearing? I've got a new attitude, a new outlook, and a new eye job. Oh, grow up!
With your roast master, Kathy Griffin.
A woman, you make 19, 20 mistakes right away, you're a tramp.
And roasters, Brad Garrett, Greg Giraldo,
Oh, please.
Tom Arnold,
My body is falling so goddamn fast. My gynecologist wears a hard hat.
Jeffrey Ross, Whitney Cummings, Gilbert Gottfried,
Are you crazy?
Robin Quivers, Mario Cantone, Melissa Rivers,
Oh, my God.
Donald Trump, and Carl Reiner.
Humor is a God-given gift. And I got it.
This is the Comedy Central roast of Joan Rivers. And now, please welcome your roast master, Kathy Griffin.
Hello. We are here to celebrate the career of a groundbreaking comedian, a hugely successful woman, celebrity apprentice champ, a true comedy icon, and a legendary bitch. Tonight, we're here for the one and only Joan fucking Rivers. Give it up! We can only pray Joan will have half as big a nervous breakdown as she did on The Celebrity Apprentice. That was juicy, wasn't it? Poker player! White trash! No worse than Hitler! Worse than Hitler. And she still won. That's kind of the best part, isn't it? You know why? Because Joan has got the biggest and maybe hairiest balls in this room. Next to Brad Garrett. And what an honor to have a true comedy icon here tonight, Mr. Carl Reiner.
You're very lucky. Luckiest people in the world.
Carl, you're a barely living legend. Now, you remember Joan, don't you, Carl? God made her out of one of your ribs. Now, as you know, Joan and I share a large gay following. And he's here tonight. Let's hear it for Brad Garrett. Brad, look at you. Sitting there with a gut full of resentment. And by resentment, I mean Ray Romano's semen.
Good.
But for all of you homophobes out there, beware. Tonight is going to be gayer than that kid from American Idol this year. Ryan Seacrest. But let's talk about the real queen of comedy. Not only is Joan a comedian, she's an author, director, and most importantly, she's still breathing. And now, let's do what everyone is afraid to do. Take a close look at Joan Rivers.
Ladies and gentlemen, a semi-legend in their own lifetime, Miss Joan Rivers.
Joan Rivers? I thought she was
my little pixie friend, Joan Rivers.
Joan Alexander Malinsky. Born in Brooklyn, raised in Larchmont, graduated from Barnard, Phi Beta Kappa. $125,000 on plastic surgery.
Tell me what you don't like about yourself.
Are you kidding? Everything. And you know when it's too much? When you go to the bathroom, you have to wipe your ears. That's when you stop. I've been around. I haven't just gotten here. Oh, no. Even you, Mr. Sullivan. You know what he did to me last year? Made me follow an elephant. You look at me and I know you think you're great strong. Bitch. But I'm lonely. Who's going to f*** me tonight?
I love you, Joan. You know, I would have sex with you, but I'm afraid that we're cousins.
Hello, everybody. I am Joan Rivers. We're at the Oscars. Then we're going to go to the Grammys. And then we'll take back the red carpet. And can we talk? Where are my games? I'm on the goddamn red carpet at 2 o'clock in the afternoon in the sun like a hooker in Miami.
I am so sorry for this already.
Saying things like, who you wearing? This is pathetic.
Oh, come on now.
Where is your mother? Who the are you?
Lee Majors.
It's Lee Majors. Thank you. MJ Hammer.
Jessica.
Jessica. And what about your private life? Thank you for making me look like an ass. Up to you, Melissa.
The Celebrity Apprentice.
You're a despicable human being. Joan, she does seem nice. So is Hitler and Buchenwald.
I think she's kind of a crazy bitch.
I despise Annie. I'm going to crush you, Joan. How dare you? You're a poker player. That's beyond white trash. Whether I win or lose, I won. My charity is known now all over the world. So we won.
You make me laugh all the time. You're still the best. Joan Rivers is the best. Joan Rivers the best.
Humor was born in me, the gift of humor. And by going on this show, if I can make one person out there in video land dead, and if I can pick out lots of money for doing it.
Please welcome our guest of honor this evening, my biggest idol, still edgy, still offensive, and still foxy after all these years, Joan Rivers!
Look at this. Look at this. Almost like new. Turn around. I mean, and this one speaks English. Say something. That's fucking enough. All right. Now. All right, kids, go make jewelry. I hate jewelry.
Now, a lot of people are going to joyously say a lot of terrible things about you tonight, Joan. But as the saying goes, sticks and stones may break your bones, but at your age, you could actually break a hip taking a shit. When Joan was born, the doctors took a look at her and said, holy shit, we're going to make a fortune on this one. Then they got on the Mayflower and set sail for America. Our Joan started out in Brooklyn as little Joan Malinsky. You know, my Joni, Jewish girls are supposed to grow up and marry doctors, not support them. Jonal is not an Orthodox Jew, but men still fuck her through a sheet so they don't have to look at that face. Joan, can we talk? My guess is you don't have much of a sex life anymore. The only people you're screwing these days are your customers at QVC. By the way, I got the earrings on. I got the earrings on. Joan Rivers collection. I love them. Joan, look, you know I adore you. You're an inspiration to me. You have made it possible, certainly, for every female comedian to work. You're a trailblazer. You're the first and last woman in the history of network late night to have a show. You put the red carpet on the map. Nobody watched the red carpet before Joan. You put that whole thing on the map. You got a fantastic career. You're famous all over the world. And no matter where you go or who you meet, everyone says the same thing your gynecologist said the first time he took a look at you. What an ugly cunt. Honestly, Joan, you're my favorite. You know that. So let the roasting begin. All right, our first roaster tonight is Mr. Greg Giraldo, which is, I know, which is the most insulting thing you could possibly call someone. Please welcome the hilarious Greg Giraldo.
Thank you, Tranny Bonaducci.
God, you look like Ronald McDonald fucked Lucille Ball's corpse, then pushed it down a flight of stairs. Holy shit. What's with all the surgery, Kathy? Lord, you've been stitched up thousands of times, but you're still sad to look at. You're like the AIDS quilt. What a night. A couple of trolls, a fairy, and a giant all going after a sunken-eyed little monster who's obsessed with jewelry. It's like the Lord of the Rings. The great Carl Reiner's here. This is very exciting. Yes. Carl! You are such a comedy icon that Joan named one of those shitty watches she sells on QVC after you. It's the Carl Reiner edition. It's got liver-spotted hands and it's running out of time. Robin Quivers. Robin, you look like a syrup bottle. And I don't mean to sound crass, but you must have an enormous pussy. You're like Aunt Vagina. Seriously. Mario Cantone is here. Mario, you are one tiny loudmouth fairy. Your father must have devastated when you came out of the cupboard. Brad Garrett from Everybody Loves Raymond, huh? Holy shit. You are a fucking monster, Brad. How'd you ever get your head so far up Ray Romano's ass with those bolts in your neck? And Whitney Cummings is here for some reason. I guess since Kathy and Joan have huge gay followings, we needed someone with no following. Whitney's a girl who obviously knows the answer to the question, hey, who do you have to blow to get on one of these roasts? And speaking of degrading yourself sexually to get ahead in show business, Tom Arnold is here. Tom, it is great you could take time out from being Roseanne's ex-husband to be here. Tom, you twitchy spaz. Joan actually named another one of her shitty watches after you, too. It's the Tom Arnold that never stops ticking and used to come in a giant hairy box. And finally we get to comedy legend and irritating Jewish lady. Gilbert Gottfried is here, everybody, huh? Gilbert! Holy shit, Gilbert, you look like you smell like pee. And Gilbert's famously cheap. I'm impressed you're here, Gilbert, because, when you do these things, you got to buy new clothes, you got to take a week off from work, but you showed up, you tightened your belt, and you came. You're like David Carradine. And, yes, a sympathetic figure, if ever there was one. And now, it really is my honor to talk about comedy great Joan Rivers. Joan Rivers, everybody. This is exciting. Joan, you are one irritating Jew broad. The first time I heard your voice, my foreskin fell off. What have you done to your upper lip? Did you blow a beehive? Holy shit, you look like Steven Tyler fucked a life raft. Seriously, you're not the only one here. All these rubber-faced monsters. What the fuck? What goes into people's heads out here? Why? Did you really? Is that good? How much worse could your real face look than that clown mask you've had welded on your head? You used to look your age. Now you don't even look your species. You once said you succeeded by saying what everyone else is thinking, and that's not true. It's not true. I never heard you say, holy shit, what the fuck did I do to my face? I look like a surprised catfish. Joan, you really are an absolutely incredible talent. You're absolutely hysterical. Every comic I know respects you. That's the God's honest truth. Everyone thinks you're hilarious. I think you're the best. And at your age, you're still relevant, still cool, and shit, you even got a boob job just a few years ago. You're every man's dream. And by that, I mean every man that dreams of titty fucking a crocodile. Thank you very much. Congratulations, Joe.
Coming up on the Roast of Joan Rivers, Jeffrey Ross, Brad Garrett, Robin Quiver, Carl Reiner, Tom Arnold, Mario Cantone, and Joan Rivers.
Can you say, make me rich? Make me rich.
Our next roaster is Mario Cantone. You know him from Sex and the City and Sex and His Shitter. Straight men of America, let me introduce you to someone you've never seen and never will again, Mario Cantone!
Thank you, Kathy, for that warm introduction said through your plastic surgery gone awry. I always wanted to know what Andy Dick looked like if he went to the gym. Joan, your face is like the war in Iraq, an expensive, bloody mess that everybody's tired of seeing on TV. Joan's Hebrew name is Niptach. This is Joan looking in the mirror. Who are you? She outlasted all the dead people that should be here roasting her. I know Betty Davis, stroke and all, is looking up from hell just going, Joan Rivers, we are all waiting for you down here, waiting for you and your immobile face. I had a stroke, you know. Yes, I had a stroke, but I never had any work done. No, I did it the hard way. You were the smart one, Joan. You had plastic surgery early on, so after your stroke, no one could ever tell. I saw that movie you guys did together. Fantastic, great TV movie the two of you did about their lives, mother and daughter. It was called Grey Gardens. Melissa, I'm hungry. Get me some cat food. Mother, I can't find the can opener. Use my teeth. They're in a jar by the sink. And you were brilliant in the vagina monologues. My vagina talks and talks and talks and doesn't know what the fuck it's saying. That's not true. My vagina does talk, and all it says is, water, water, oil can, oil can. I adore you, and that is the reason why I'm here. I think you're brilliant. You're funnier now than ever. And that is honestly the truth. I mean, you've always been brilliant. You're genius. So I adore you, and I thank you very much, and thank you very much.
And now I'm going to do something that never happens during a Hollywood pitch meeting. I'm going to bring up Tom Arnold. And now the worst damn comedian, period, Tom Arnold.
Mario, thanks for lowering the bar, because I don't think I could have followed Greg. Anyway. You know, Kathy dated the Apple computer billionaire Steve Wozniak. Then he dumped her. I guess because her face is such a pop-up blocker. Yeah, you know, it must feel good for Brad Garrett to be here roasting Joan Rivers. Because usually when Brad's spending the night slamming an ugly old whore, it costs Ray Romano $200. Ray Romano.
Yeah.
Oh my God, it's Tyler Perry. No. Oh, I'm Robin. I apologize. I'm so sorry. Greg Giraldo. When is Hollywood going to give up on you, buddy? You can kill a pilot faster than a flock of seagulls. Hold on. I got to do this. Hang with me here. Okay, tell me how I do. When is... Greg Giraldo. When is Hollywood going to give up on this guy? He can kill a pilot faster than a flock of geese carrying box cutters. Greg Giraldo. He's got 2 G's in his name and only $50 in the bank.
Wait, do the other one again, but just try it with a better punchline.
Which one?
They're both good.
All right. Mario Cantone. Hey, buddy.
Hello.
Now Mario's in the movies. He was in that Sex and the City, and every time the director said, take 5, Mario's boyfriend would shove his fist up his ass. Do you guys really do that?
That's funny.
Hey, Whitney Cummings. Right there. You know, no roast is complete without an anonymous Let me do it again. You know where I go. Hey, Whitney Cummings. Hey. You know, no roast is complete without an anonymous... How can I not say fucking anonymous? I mean, hey, for God's sake. Babe. You look like you've had some work done. Have you? No, okay, sorry. It's a real treat for me to be here with the great Carl Reiner, and I don't know if you know this, but he received the Mark Twain Prize for humor. True, Carl?
Yes.
Yes, that's true. I mean, the guy, what can you say? And then 10 years later, Mark Twain received the Carl Reiner Prize for humor, which was... And now, on to the guest of honor, Ms. Joan Rivers. You know, I heard you spent over $100,000 on your face, and I'm going to tell you something, that was money well spent. That baby is tight. And you know, the old saying, you don't fuck the face? Well, in your case, I'll take my chances. Plus, that work is going to save your daughter, Melissa, a fortune in taxidermy costs, so she can still cart you around and keep her career going. Hey. I don't mean to sound judgmental. I just hate it when someone uses a much more famous relative to further their own career. Melissa, that's my gig, bitch. Okay, say what you want about Joan Rivers, but she's an icon, a real diva, which, by the way, is what they call a cunt when she's still sitting in the room. Believe me, I know. But I love and respect you. I watched that Ed Sullivan with my father when I was a kid back in Iowa. At an age when most people take it easy because they're dead, you keep getting bigger. But more importantly, Joan keeps the comedy coming, saying things that would destroy a younger, less senile comic's career. Thank you, Joan. Thank you.
Coming up, Jeffrey Ross, Carl Reiner, and Joan Rivers.
Good evening, America. I'm Donald Trump, and I'm not here to tell you roast jokes. Frankly, it's beneath me. And in fact, even doing cable, I only do network. I don't do this kind of stuff, and I don't like it. I'm here to announce my greatest, most ambitious construction project yet, the Joan Rivers facial and body renovation. And that is a big job. My trained eye tells me since 1982 you've been condemned from the waist down. And like most dilapidated structures, you haven't been entered in decades. But I, Donald Trump, Promise you, no expense will be spared in your reconstruction. We'll tent you, fumigate you, and if necessary, send in a hazmat team to remove all hazardous materials found in that toxic pool you call a vagina, which has already been responsible for at least one fatality. Trump Rivers will be one of my biggest projects ever. But Donald Trump is up for the challenge to make you what we in real estate business call dick-friendly. Okay, I made that word up. I think you're a wonderful person, and I'm proud to be your boss. You were fantastic on The Apprentice. You beat a lot of very smart people and some that weren't so smart. But you know what? If you're not there on time on Monday, your ass is fired.
Yuck. Oh, I mean, our next roaster is Jeff Ross. Unfortunately, Jeff can be seen on the cover of his new book, and it's available at Petco. Sleep tight, everybody. Here's Jeff Ross.
Mick Tuck, what the fuck? This isn't a roast, it's an autopsy. Let's face it, Joan Rivers is so old, if you Google her, you can find her on Craig's and Schindler's List. Wow. Joan had a difficult choice to make, whether to do this roast or be the 5th celebrity to die this month. This is such an honor for me, Joan. You were my great-great-great-grandmother's favorite comedian. Who knows? Maybe next year we'll roast the younger Rivers. Of course, I'm talking about the Amazon and the Euphrates. Can we talk? This woman is a legend. A legend. It's true. Amazing. Have you seen her new YouTube video called Forget Matt Damon, I Fucked Charlie Chaplin? Who's your plastic surgeon, Tim Burton? Oh my God, Kanye's mom had a better plastic surgeon. Thank you. May she rest in peace. Oh, but all kidding aside, Joan, I think you're incredibly sexy. I would fuck you like there's no tomorrow. Because for you, that's a distinct possibility. Look at her, she's a cougar. Freddy Cougar. Oh, holy shit, Kathy Griffin, I wouldn't fuck you with Chastity Bono's new dick. I don't know. It's probably big. And I see Brad Garrett is here. If you like my act, you can see it again later when Brad comes up. This guy has 2 writers. Their names are Cut and Paste. And I see the great Carl Reiner is here. This is so cool, man. Yeah. Carl, seriously, congrats on being on color TV for the first time. Yeah. Actually, tonight I should call you Van, because you're sitting between a dick and a dyke. Wowie, Carl Reiner, Joan Rivers. It's weird to see the limos parked in the handicap spots. Oh, there's my friend, the lovely Robin Quivers. Great to see you, Robin. Yeah. Let's face it, Robin, without the Howard Stern show, the only thing you'd be saying into a microphone would be, "Welcome to Popeyes, may I take your order?" Tom Arnold is here. I guess that's a joke on us, huh? Of course, tonight is actually a benefit for Joan Rivers' favorite charity, Melissa Rivers. Oh, look at her, the lovely Melissa. Look at her. You're like a chip off the old face. You have your mother's nose. It's in the will. You're amazing, Joan. 40 years of telling it like it is. You got the biggest balls in the business. And Joan, her whole life, all she wanted to just be considered one of the guys. And good news is your doctor says you're only 3 surgeries away. The real truth is, Joan, it's like I read your, when I was a beginning comedian, I read your memoir, Enter Talking. And you talk about how hard it was starting out for you. And I was a beginning comic, and you really inspired me. Your stories taught me that if you're willing to enjoy the process, you can go pretty much anywhere in this life. So I love you a lot. Thank you, Mamala.
Coming up, Robin Quivers, Brad Garrett, Carl Reiner, and Joan Rivers.
All right, everybody. The next roaster is the great Carl Reiner. And the great Carl Reiner. We're lucky to have him because it's pudding night at the home. Now look, he's such an old comedy legend, he even smells funny. Here comes Sponge Bath SquarePants, Mr. Carl Reiner.
I cannot believe it. I started in television in 1948. And I'm not asking for applause. And the things we couldn't say. On the Dick Van Dyke Show, we were not allowed to say the word pregnant. We couldn't say the word pregnant. And today, for the first time, I feel freed. Free at last! Free at last! Wait! I want to try out my newfound freedom. Fuck! Let me throw in just a shit. Oh, that's nothing. But by the way, has anybody tonight, I don't think so, has anybody used the word cocksucker? I did it! Oh, I wish my mother and father were alive to see this. To see this. Their son has made it. He's a modern kid. I really am thrilled to be here, and I was thrilled that you stood up and gave me an applause. I didn't think you knew me, I swear to God. You were all laughing. No, I forget how beloved I am. When you're 87, you forget a lot of things. Anyway, I made some notes which I can't read. Yes, here, I'll pot shot around. I was trying to think of something good, dirty thing the best dirty jokes, the best filth I've heard in years. And I couldn't compete with that, but I do remember when I did Oh God, lovely George Burns. I went back to his dressing room and I said, George, you always talk about, frick and frack and your vaudeville career, but you never talk about things serious, your family, yourself, your life. I'd like to find out. He said, what do you want to know? I said, well, for instance, I'm 60 or 80. What do I have to look forward to in my, sex life? And he said to me, which I give to you, you can all use it because it's true. He said, have you ever tried to put an oyster in a slot machine? And that's the only dirty one I got. Anyway, I Wikipedia'd you today. Did you feel it? Anyway, there are pages and pages and pages, and in among all of this, her real dream was to be a serious actress. And you know what happened? It's cruel. It's cruel. She walked on a stage,
and they started to laugh at her. She was deadly serious, and people have been laughing at her and laughing at her. If we want to do her a big favor, we'll stop laughing at her. She wanted to do Joan of Arc. I would love to see Joan burnt at a stake, wouldn't you? Wouldn't you? Anyway, my last word, and this is a word I have never ever said anywhere, and I heard it tonight, and I'm going to try to say it. Really very hard for me to say, who was brought up with the, the Hayes office and all those censors. It's the word for vagina, and I'm going to make an attempt. I'm going to make an attempt. Please get me through this. If I get through this, I can go on to the next level. I'm 87. I'll go on to, who knows, 88. Anyway, I'm going to try to say it. Cunt. I said it.
Rest in peace. All right, now wait a minute. All this is happening tonight. Where's Melissa? Melissa, why aren't you on stage tonight? Why aren't you sticking up for your poor mother here, who stood up for you in The Celebrity Apprentice when you're running around with that fake cast? Now, come on, get up here and make your mama proud. Come on. Let's hear it for Melissa. The best thing to ever come out of Joan, Melissa Rivers.
I really didn't want to come up here for 3 reasons. One, unlike the rest of the people up here on this stage, I'm aware that I'm not a comedian. 2, I haven't had much sleep. I had a terrible, terrible nightmare last night that I was at my mother's funeral. The worst part was I was 75. And 3, to be really, really honest, it has hurt me very much to hear you call my mother obnoxious and foul-mouthed, crude, cheap, and loud, and you are all wrong, because she is not loud. She was an amazing mother growing up. She taught me everything about life, love, and sex, and I remember so clearly when I asked her, what's a blowjob, and without hesitation, she said to me, $50, 2 dinners, and a watch. But the truth is, Mom, none of these comedians, no one in this room would be here tonight without you. I love you, Mom. Congratulations on this incredible night.
Coming up, Gilbert Gottfried, Brad Garrett, and Joan Rivers.
Our next roaster is no stranger to comedy, just laughter. It's Brad Garrett at 6'8", the biggest joke in show business. Please welcome the comedy Holocaust, Brad Garrett.
Wonderful, thank you. Great to be here tonight. Joan, you look amazing. You're a regular Lucy Liu. Those fucking eyes. Every time I look at you, I'm ready to order. Look at this dais. Is this unbelievable? I mean, you have to be saying to yourself, is this really the best we could do? The only missing person here is Jared from Subway. I mean, look at these fucking names. Whitney Cummings hasn't even heard of Whitney Cummings. The only reason why Tootie from Facts of Life isn't here is because Tom Arnold said yes. Look at you, Tom. Jesus Christ, you got the nervous system of a squirrel. And you're sitting there sweating like a fag eating a corn dog. I mean, come on, Arnold. How can you do so much coke and still be that fucking fat? The only reason Robin Quivers is here tonight is because sooner or later one of us is going to need turn-down service. All she does on Howard Stern's show is interrupt people who are funnier than her. I mean, come on. If I want to hear a black woman step on a laugh, I'll go see The Hangover at a Magic Johnson theater. Come on, Robin. And we have the great Carl Reiner. Carl, you were amazing tonight. Too bad you couldn't be here to see it. He's so fucking old, he's watching me right now in black and white. Not many people know this, but Carl goes way back. He actually owned Robin's grandpappy. True. Little slavery history tonight. Carl is 87 years old, and he likes to tell everybody what great shape he is. And I saw him backstage, and he said, Brad, I may be 87 years old, but I can still touch my toes. I said, yeah, but it doesn't count when you do it with your balls. And now we come to the wonderful Joan Rivers. Yes, indeed. Joan has been... Hi, baby. Joan has been in show business for 50 years and still going strong. Joan has had her face on more red carpets than an Irish lesbian, ladies and gentlemen. Joan, and I know this is a fact, Joan has fucked more old Jews than Bernie Madoff. Most of you know that Joan, she sells beauty products on QVC. I don't have a joke for that. I just think that it's hilarious in a tragically ironic way. So much for truth in advertising. Huh, Joan? Joan's face has been lifted so many times that when she sneezes, she has to blow her clit. See, you could have said that, Carl. You can come back up here and say, blow a clit! Joan's face has been lifted more times than Bristol Palin's prom dress. Can you say that? Joan, you're a great comic, and I just want to thank you for letting me be part of this tonight. You are truly a legend in your own time, and I know that deep down you have a very, very warm heart. Your only original part left. And Joan, I know in a different time, maybe in a different world, that you and I could have had a shot if only I was into necrophilia. Congratulations, Joan. We love you.
Coming up, Robin Quivers, Whitney Cummings, and Joan Rivers.
Our next roaster is Robin Quivers. You love Robin. Everyone here arrived by limos. She got here on coattails. That's right. Howard Stern's the reason you subscribe to Sirius, and she's the reason you subscribe to antiquated racial stereotypes. Here's Robin Quivers.
Thank you, Kathy. I feel so at home up here. Maybe it's because my show is also hosted by a frizzy-haired loudmouth with a nose job and a tiny penis. Gilbert Gottfried. Actually, Gilbert is the voiceover king. He does the parrot in Aladdin, the duck in the Aflac commercial, and the gerbil in Mario's ass. Please, Mario is so gay, he has to do a Brazilian wax for the pubes in his teeth. Carl Reiner is here. I'm so excited. By the way, Joan, if you have a message for Edgar, Carl will be seeing him in a couple of weeks. Greg Giraldo, what a sad, sad career you have. You can't even get a meeting with AA. Don't laugh, Tom Arnold. Your career is so bad, the director's cut of your last movie was him slashing his wrists. Your next film is going to be 2 girls, 1 cup, and Tom Arnold. I'm actually surprised to see all of these people here because, Joan, you're not well liked. You've been called bitch more times than a white guy serving a life sentence. Actually, Joan, there's no point in trashing your face because your surgeon already did that for us. By the way, loved you and saw. I can't believe they haven't hired you to host New Year's Rockin' Eve. In closing, what do you call a woman who's broken down barriers for female comics? A comedian who's entertained us and our families on TV for years. What do you call an icon, a beloved icon that's part of the fabric of this country? You call her Carol Burnett. But we love you anyway, Joan. Good night.
All right, everybody, our next performer is Whitney Cummings. Now, I'm not saying she fucked someone to get on this dais, but when she saw the couch, she did bend over. Chelsea Handjob, I mean Whitney Cummings. Give it up for Whitney.
Keep it going for Chucky. There's so many legendary comedy icons here tonight, but you guys are so old. If this dais had a website, it'd be called Funny or Dying. I don't know if I should be telling jokes or calling out bingo numbers. Carl Reiner, absolute legend. Such a pleasure to meet him. Yeah, if you guys have not seen his body of work, please check it out online at WebMD. Gilbert Godfrey is here. Gilbert, what is with the squinting? Stop looking for Jeff Ross's dick. You're never going to find it. Gilbert's always been a big inspiration to me. Gilbert, I used to love when you do that thing where you would smash watermelons on stage. Speaking of watermelon, Robin Quivers is here. Robin does only sleep with white men. Robin's fucked so many white guys, Abercrombie & Fitch took out ad space on her taint. Robin's vagina is like the first 5 minutes of a movie. It's never been seen by a black guy. Robin Quivers has slept with so many white guys, her hymen hasn't even broken yet. Speaking of people who make my vagina dry up, Greg Giraldo's here. Greg, the only work you ever get is this roast. No one has any idea who you are. You're like the Jeff Ross of comedy. The only thing lower than Greg Giraldo's ticket sales is Mario Cantone's T-cell count. No, stop it. I love Mario Cantone, okay? We're actually neighbors. I just found that out on meganslaw.com. Tom Arnold is here, everybody. Tom and Roseanne were like the original tabloid couple. You guys were like John and Kate plus an 8-ball. And now for the amazing Joan Rivers, everybody. Joan Rivers, yes, come on. Joan, I loved you in The Wrestler. Joan Rivers has done some TV. I actually recently saw her vagina on an episode of The Deadliest Catch. I can't imagine what that vagina looks like. Joan's vagina is so old, it has a separate entrance for black cocks. Jokes aside, Joan, you're my hero. You're my biggest inspiration. It is an absolute honor to be here. Thank you so much for having me. I love you. Thank you so much. Thank you so much.
Coming up on the roast of Joan Rivers, Gilbert Godfrey and Joan Rivers.
You look very thin.
You look anorexic.
Fake breasts.
Is Gilbert Gottfried. You may have seen him standing exactly 501 feet outside an elementary school. Here's the always a little too touching Gilbert Gottfried.
keep it going for Swamp Thing. How lucky we are that Swamp Thing would come shambling out of the swamp, put on a dress, smear on some makeup, and host this show tonight. Swamp Thing! Isn't he hilarious? Now, it's great to see Robin Quivers here. Anyone who listens to the Howard Stern show has heard Robin talk about being molested by her father. She won't shut up about it. She's very proud of it. But what Robin Quivers conveniently leaves out of her delightful anecdote is that even as a kid, she was so ugly that her father would close his eyes and fantasize about her sister. Who was no look herself, I may add. And when he was done pillaging that homely daughter, he used to whisper, "Don't tell anyone," because he was embarrassed. Oh, the shame that poor man must have felt, having to hide the fact that his molestation standards were so low. You know, there's been a lot of speculation tonight about Joan Rivers' vagina. How old is it? How dry is it? How many men died during its construction? Well, good people, I have had sex with Joan Rivers, and I can tell you from experience that her much maligned vagina is in fact a glorious thing of unparalleled beauty. It was early in my career I walked into the green room at Catch a Rising Star. Who do I see? The great Joan Rivers. At this point in my life, I'd already had sexual congress with dozens of Joan Rivers impersonators. And most were total gentlemen, like Mr. Mario Cantone. But Joan was an animal. She quickly disrobed. Her ashy, yellow, veiny skin was cold and smooth to the touch, like a dead Komodo dragon. Which made my young comic's custard cannon rock hard. She spread her legs and I was immediately blinded by a flurry of bats. When the bats had cleared, I saw it. The fabled Joan Rivers vagina. It was magnificent. A gleaming pink flower, glistening with morning dew. It filled the room with sunshine and rainbows. A unicorn looked out of it, winking as if to beckon me inside. "Take me," Joan hissed. "Fill me with your seed so I may live another century." She climbed atop 2 cases of Rolling Rock and began thrusting her heavenly loins onto my young comic's goo bazooka. I shouted, "Take it all, mein Bubby." Then she exploded, sending a hot rush of love slime sloshing to the floor where it burned a hole into the sewer below. Spent, I fell backward, tumbling into the furiously masturbating Tom Arnold, only to watch the great Joan Rivers slither away into the open drain pipe. I'll never forget that sight because I haven't been able to open my eyes since. Anyway, here's an old one.
Brad Garrett walks into a bathroom. He sees a leprechaun taking a piss. He grabs the leprechaun and says, I've caught you. Now you have to grant me a wish. I want a hit sitcom on Fox. And the little fellow says, for that, you'll have to let me screw you in the ass. Next thing you know, he's banging away at Brad Garrett's gritty bunghole. And Brad says, I can't believe I'm letting a leprechaun fuck me in the ass. Then Mario Cantone says, I can't believe you thought I was a leprechaun. Good night.
Coming up, Joan Rivers gets her revenge. Help Joan fend off zombie paparazzi in the new game at ComedyCentral.com.
And now it's time to bring up the man of the hour, comedy legend Joan Rivers.
Oh, yeah, shut up. I know this must be a roast. Hello, ha-ha. But let me just tell you something. I am disgusted. And I am appalled by what I have witnessed here tonight. I have been a comic for more than 40 years. 40 years. Yes. And after hearing the filth that came out of your disgusting, filthy mouths, I am embarrassed for my profession. I respect my craft. And tonight I watched all of you defile it with vulgarity. You took a comedy legend and you destroyed this poor son of a bitch. Can you hear that, Carl? You used to work clean. Do you remember that at all? What'd you say tonight? Fuck? You said shit? You said cunt? You never said that in your routines. You say that for home when the synagogue called for money. I'm just sick of this. I'm ashamed. And Kathy Griffin. You know what you are, darling? You are a thief. Yes, you stole my act. You stole my gaze, and you stole the face of the Burger King. I am not happy with this. Who else do I want to talk about? Robin. You were supposed to bring class. That's why we booked you. Oh, my God. What you said was so true, Gilbert, about the father. Oh, when you do the Howard Stern show, every time there's a break, she goes, oh, my father molested me. My father molested me. Take a good look at yourself, darling. Let me tell you something. You should be thrilled that that man paid any attention at all. I saw you naked backstage, bitch. You look like a fucking mudslide. I don't even talk about you. Which brings me to Brad Garrett. You have the nerve to criticize me? The only thing lower than your show's rating is a Carl Reiner's ball. Show him, Carl. Wake him up. And now I guess I have to talk about you, honey. Oh. Who the fuck are you? Whitney came to me all sweet. I want your advice. I'm a young comedian. I want your... I'll give you advice. I'll give you the same advice I gave to David Carradine. Hang in there. Now... And speaking of men in fishnets, I love that transition. What am I going to say to you, Mario? Welcome to the dais. Dorothy, you're not in Ken's ass anymore. You're in the big time. You took a shit last week and Rock Hudson came out.
Who's left? Greg. When they said to me, Greg Giraldo is going to be on the show, I said, who the fuck is Greg Giraldo? And then I thought, this is wrong. And I went and I Googled you. And you know what Google said? Who the fuck is Greg Giraldo? But I thank you for coming. Which brings us to Gilbert Gottfried. I am a 76-year-old woman. I sat there. I haven't got that much fucking time left. Your set was longer than Bernie Madoff's prison sentence. I mean, on. Open your fucking eyes. The audience is leaving, you asshole. Sick of you. You are loud. You are obnoxious. You make me ashamed to be Jewish. I have become a Jew hater tonight. Do you know what I'm going to do? Do you know what I'm going to do when I leave here? I am going to go to Malibu and I'm going to give Mel Gibson a blowjob. That's how much I hate you. I was going to make an announcement tonight that I was going to retire. This was going to be it for me. I wanted to spend my golden years with my wonderful daughter, Melissa, my beloved grandson, Cooper. I was just going to sit back. But after tonight's show, no, I cannot leave comedy in the hands of these untalented people. No, comedy, and I say this with humility, comedy needs me. Comedy needs me. Yes. Down. Comedy needs Joan Rivers. And even more than comedy, and I say this, America needs Joan Rivers. Yes, America needs Joan. Will you cue the fucking flag, please? Thank you. America needs Joan Rivers. And that is why, tonight, I swear to you, I am going to keep comedy forever going in this country. I will not retire, do you understand me? I plan to be around for the next 100 years, just like herpes, when you least expect it. I will be there. As long as there are body parts, I will be there. I will get arms, I will get legs. These are already at Chastity Bono's breasts. I am going to be there. Take a good look at this face, America. Give me a close-up. Not that close. Get back, you asshole. This is the face of comedy. And just like our flag behind me, this face has been battered. This face has been burnt. This face has been spat on. But I am proud to say, just like our flag in its lifetime, this face also has had 50 stars on it. Come on, Carl. Let's go home. Do you remember where you live? Thank you all. And God bless America. And good night.
The Queen of Mean got hurt.
You're like RoboCop. You're half human and nobody's given a shit about you since 1986.
But now go to ComedyCentral.com/roast for what you couldn't see on TV.
Holy Kathy Griffin, I wouldn't you with Chastity Bono's new.
Plus, hit the red carpet for exclusive interviews with the roasters and guest of honor, Joan Rivers.
You look beautiful tonight.
Nobody in the 70s looks beautiful. You look clean and dry.
And hear what everyone was saying after the roast.
I destroyed comedy for good.
Go to ComedyCentral.com/roast now.
Tomorrow, it's held to the chief.
His real name is Barack Hussein Obama. We elect a Jamba Juice supplement with a dictator's middle name. That's my guy. Patton Oswalt.
Have you ever wondered who invented comedy? It was Uncle Bobby Radio. It's true, Google it.
Welcome to the Laugh Stop. It's great of all of you to come out and support Mitch Hedberg. And what I'm doing is just waiting until Mitch gets in position to come on stage. And I think he's waiting intentionally to make me embarrassed. That's what he's doing. The Laugh Stop has been here 20 years. Isn't that great? Ladies and gentlemen, I'm extremely proud, and the Laugh Stop is extremely proud to present Mitch Hedberg.
I have to record a CD, so I have to tell all the jokes I have. Because I want to put them. I've never recorded a CD before. I've told a lot of these jokes before. But I got to put them on a CD now, see? So it's all going to spread it out. Put all these jokes on a CD right here. These are the CD jokes. I thought of it today. I whittled the list down today. These are the jokes that I could think of today, which means they are the CD jokes. I might think of another one that won't be on this list, and I'll throw it in a moment of spontaneity that you won't be able to detect. Because you won't notice that it's not on the list. But I will be proud of the spontaneity, and you'll see it in my stride. So don't fuck up the bass tonight, Chuck, because we're on a CD here. Just fucking keep it going. Don't fuck up a scale. This joke's all gonna go right here. So I wish I could play Little League now. I'd kick some fucking ass. I'd be way better than before. Good back up now. All right. That joke kicked off the CD right there. Kind of weak, man. I got an ant farm. Them fellas didn't grow shit. What about some carrots maybe for me? I like carrots. I dressed up for the CD. I got my hair highlighted because I thought some strands were more important than others. I wrote my friend a letter using a highlighting pen, but he could not read it. He thought I was trying to show him certain parts of a piece of paper. Check that. I saw some $2 bills today. They were for sale for $8. Something went severely wrong there. What happened? It spun out of control. Now it's worth 8. Still says 2. I missed a 2. I could break a 2. All right. Yeah, if the jokes go down, Chuck, pick it up. You know what I mean? I might need you here tonight. And I had my palm read. I wrote something on it first to see if she would read that too. All right. So I mumble a lot off stage. I'm a mumbler. If I'm walking with a friend and I say something, he won't hear me. He'll say, "What?" So I'll say it again, but once again he doesn't hear me. So he says, "What?" But really it's just some insignificant shit that I'm saying. But now I'm yelling, "That tree is far away." If you boat a lot, you're known as a boating enthusiast. I like to boat, but I just don't want to ever be referred to as a boating enthusiast. I hope they call me a guy who likes to boat. I'm fucking lazy. I want to be a race car passenger. Just the guy who bugs the driver. Say, man, can I turn on the radio? You should slow down. Why we gotta keep going in circles? Can I put my feet out the window? Man, you really like Tide. Some of those responses, some of those laughs in class I'll use for other jokes that didn't work. I will make it seem as though you fuckers laughed at unfunny shit. I'm gonna use you. I'm gonna make a whole joke of unfunny jokes and put your laughs into it, and then list you individually on the CD. These people don't like funny jokes. Or they You should never tell someone they have a nice dimple because maybe they were shot in the face with a BB gun. Where are all the Doring photos? I've never seen one. All right. That joke's not really laid out. It refers to before and after. Say, I was on the Craig Kilborn show. The next day I flew to Minneapolis. I was at the airport and a guy came up. He said, "Dude, I saw you on TV last night." But he did not say whether or not he thought it was good. He just confirmed that I was on television. So I turned my head away from him for about a minute. Then I turned it back. I said, "Dude, I saw you at the airport about a minute ago. You were good." Say, get your priorities crooked. That's my sister. That's what I tell her. She's too straight-laced. I say, get your priorities crooked. All right. That's dumb, right? I wrote a letter to my dad. I was going to write, "I really enjoy being here, but I accidentally wrote rarely instead of really." Well, I wanted to use it. I didn't want to cross it out. So I wrote, "I rarely drive steamboats, Dad. There's a lot of shit you don't know about me. Quit trying to act like I'm a steamboat operator." I know this letter took a harsh turn right away. Hello, Dad. At the end of my letters, I like to write, "P.S. This is what part of the alphabet would look like if Q and R were eliminated." I got into an argument with a girlfriend inside of a tent. That's a bad place for an argument, because I tried to walk out and slam the flap. How are you supposed to express your anger in this situation? Zipper it up really quick. Fuck you. If I was a locksmith, I'd be fucking pimping that shit out. So what's going on, man? Tell you what, I'll trade you a free key duplication. The joke made me laugh before I could finish it, which is good because there's no ending. I fucking covered it up. I think Bigfoot is blurry. That's the problem. It's not the photographer's fault. Bigfoot is blurry, and that's extra scary to me. Because there's a large, out-of-focus monster roaming the countryside. Run, he's fuzzy. Get out of here. Gotta go. Sometimes a hotel this day have a mini bar. A mini bar is a machine that makes everything expensive, right? And when I take something out of the mini bar, I always fathom that I'm going to replace it before they can check me off and charge me. But they make that shit impossible to replace. I go to the store and say, "Do you have Coke in a glass harmonica?" "Do you have individually wrapped cashews?" You can't please all the people all the time, and last night all those people were at my show. I'm against picketing, but I don't know how to show it. I need that sporadic applause on the CD, boy. That applause will be duplicated. It's gonna be after every joke. The CD is gonna be 6 hours long. 6 jokes. Just looped laughter. I like to close my eyes on the stage because I've drawn a picture of an audience enjoying the show more on the back of my eyelids. If carrots got you drunk, rabbits would be fucked up. I like vending machines because snacks are better when they fall. If I buy a candy bar at a store, oftentimes I will drop it so that it achieves its maximum flavor potential. I bought a $7 pen because I always lose pens and I got sick of not caring. I think pickles are cucumbers that sold out. They sold their soul to the devil, and the devil was dill. These jokes are stupid. I bought a donut and they gave me a receipt for the donut. I don't need a receipt for the donut, man. I'll just give you the money, then you give me the donut. End the transaction. We don't need to bring ink and paper into this. I just can't imagine a scenario where I would have to prove that I bought a donut. Some skeptical friend, don't even act like I didn't get that donut. I got the documentation right here. Oh, wait, it's at home. In the file. Under D. Sometimes I wake up and I think I should start wearing a beret, but I don't do it. One day I'm gonna though. You bet your ass. I will have a beret on. That's ridiculous, but it's true. I always fight with wearing a beret. Is it time? Sometimes I make some money doing comedy. I made $3,000 opening for the Neville Brothers, and they paid me in cash, so I had $3,000 in my front pocket. And that was a bad situation, because then I started to buy ridiculous shit. Like I bought a snake bite emergency repair kit. That I said to my friends, don't even worry about snakes anymore. And then my friend stepped on a worm. I said, lay down. Snake bite emergency repair kit is a body bag. Onions make me sad. A lot of people don't realize that. When I'm cutting onions, I'm sad because onions just, the plight of onions has been sad. But people don't realize I'm actually crying. They think I'm just reacting. See, this CD is going to be full of jokes that were better in a year. So that's shit. I was walking down the street with my friend and he said, I hear music. As though there's any other way you can take it in. You're not special. That's how I receive it too. I tried to taste it, but it did not work. When I travel with my box, my radio, I stuffed the cord inside the battery compartment. From an outsider's point of view, it looks like I got it all wrong. All right. No. Okay, that joke's gonna be good because I'm gonna take all the words out and add new words. That joke will be fixed. Sometimes at night I fall asleep with my clothes on. I'm gonna have all my clothes made out of blankets. You know they call corn on the cob, right? But that's how it comes out of the ground, man. They should call that corn. They should call every other version corn off the cob. It's not like if you cut off my arm, you would call my arm Mitch. But then reattach it and call it Mitch altogether. Chocolate makes me happy, I had to admit it. I had a Velcro wallet in a casino. That fucking noise drove the shit out of me, man. That casino losing money, bust out the Velcro wallet again. It's like a fucking sound of my addiction. I love to gamble, you know. Booked myself in Las Vegas at the casino. There's a Riviera Hotel has a comedy club. There's 4 comedians on the bill. And we all have similar hair because we're all using the Riviera in-house shampoo. So we all have equal shine and bounce. It's a 2-in-1 shampoo. And 2-in-1 is a bullshit term because 1 is not big enough to hold 2. That's why 2 was created. If it was 2-in-1, it would be overflowing. The bottle would be all sticky and shit. People ask me what words mean, you know. They say, what does composition mean? Some people would say, put it in a sentence, but I need a little more. Put it in a play. Fuck, I hate when a joke don't kill, you know? I'm supposed to get big laughs. Every joke's been pre-approved as funny by me. That joke didn't work, right? As a comedian, you have to start the show strong and you have to end the show strong. Those are the 2 key elements. You can't be like pancakes, all exciting at first, but then by the end, you're fucking sick of them. A waffle is like a pancake with a syrup trap. I put fruit on top of my waffles because I want something to brush off. You know, I have a cheese shredder at home. That's a positive name for a cheese shredder. They don't call it by its negative name because nobody would buy it. Sponge ruiner. Because I wanted to clean it. But now I have little bits of sponge that would melt easily over tortilla chips. I know a lot about cars, man. I can look at a car's headlights and tell you exactly which way it's coming. I say the word totally too much. I use the word totally way too much. I need to change it and use a word that is different but means the same thing. Mitch, do you like submarine sandwiches? All encompassingly. I did a special for Comedy Central, and I'd take a physical, it was a verbal physical, a bunch of yes and no questions, but they were strangely worded. Like, have you ever tried sugar or PCP? This shirt is dry clean only, which means it's dirty. Thanks, that's Chuck there. How about a round of applause for Chuck? He does it. I figured out teen beauty tricks because I read the magazines as the teen beauty tricks. All you do is you take a product that's meant for something else and use it for something else. That's the trick. How do I get rid of acne? Well, you know that shower scrub? Put it on a zit. All right, how do I get rid of a rash? Well, you know that glue for bird cages? Just use that. That's the trick right there. That's a dumb joke, man. Oh, fuck, man. Who do I think I am? Open mic on a CD recording. Fuck. Oh, that's right. That's not... Any joke that doesn't work, Chuck wrote for me. It's not true. I have to live and die by my jokes. I just hope that any joke I say, if you don't think it's funny, that you don't hate me. That's the problem, you know? I always feel if I tell a joke that doesn't get a laugh, I feel as though People who once liked me no longer do. The audience crowd can be fickle. Once they like you, you had to keep telling funny jokes. As soon as you don't, you're done. It's like a fucking tightrope. I've seen a human pyramid before. It was very unnecessary. It didn't need to exist. It was pure danger. I play sports. No, I don't. What the fuck? That was a major faux pas. I play golf. I'm not good at golf. I never got a hole-in-one. But I did hit a guy. And that's way more satisfying. You're supposed to yell 4, but I was too busy mumbling, there ain't no way that's gonna hit him. I exfoliated my skin for this show. I exfoliated it with some very small apricots. The club owner here, when he comes to town, he hooks up with drugs. Like, he'll give you cocaine and pop brownies. But last time I was in town, he gave me a drug for attention deficit disorder. Because he's afflicted. But I'm not. So what happened to me was I suddenly had an extra long attention span. And people would be telling me a story, then the story would end, and I get all mad and shit. Come on, man, there's gotta be more to that story. I'm on pills here. I have a friend who's a juggler, and when I go to his house, I don't like to take food from him if it's in threes. He has 3 apples left. I guess I can't have one. Won't want to fuck up the practice routine. All right. I have a hotel room, and my friend comes over. He says, "Can I use the phone?" I said, "Certainly." He says, "Do I need to dial 9? "Yeah, especially if it's in the number." You can try 4 and 5 back to back real quick. I don't inhale a lot of THC these days. I ate too much THC yesterday. I got high on THC. It was just, I don't get that high on that much these days. So when I'm really high on THC, it's scary. Like, I was scared of an elevator yesterday because I was too high. The elevator was freaky. All right. I don't have time for that. I gotta let the elevators not be scary. They have to remain unfrightening. Once they get scary, I have to remain on the ground floor now. All right. I use the stairs. All right. My lucky number is 4 billion. That doesn't come real handy when you're gambling. Come on, 4 billion. Fuck, 7. Not even close. I need some more dice. 4 billion divided by 6, at least. Snake eyes now. I just said snake eyes. It's a gambling term. Oh, it's an animal term too. Popsicles are for the summertime. I like to play blackjack. I'm not addicted to gambling. I'm addicted to sitting in a semicircle. I just realized how useful this table is. Because of this table, everything's a little bit closer to me, but I take it for granted. I try to act like it's just like the floor, but it's not. It's a little higher. I was in a park, I saw a kid flying a kite, and he was so excited that his kite was in the sky. I don't know why, that's what they're supposed to do. Now, had he had a chair on the other end of that string, I would have known. Imagine trying to fly a chair. You'd have to run like a motherfucker. It's my 1 hour of slow time, so just stay with me through the end of this recording. As soon as we press stop, you can be angry. Till then, just bear with it. I spent a lot of money to buy this tape that is being recorded onto. It was gold plated. I got my necklace. A necklace pulls my hair every now and then. It's weird. I think someone's behind me. Just my necklace. If you had a friend who was a tightrope walker and you were walking down the sidewalk with him and he fell, that would be completely unacceptable. I don't own a cell phone or a pager. I just hang around everyone I know all the time. Someone needs to get a hold of me, they just say Mitch. And I say what? And turn my head slightly. I hope the next time I move, I get a real easy phone number, something that's easy to remember. Something like 222222222. I would say sweet, and then people would say, Mitch, how do I get a hold of you? I say, just press 2 for a while. And when I answer, you will know you have pressed 2 enough. Some companies like to spell out a word so you call them up and remember the name, but they use too many letters, you know, because they can't edit it. Give us a call at 1-800 I love brand new carpet. I like to press all the buttons, you know. Spell that fucker out to the bitter end. And if the operator's still there, God bless her. I never say God bless her on stage. That's gonna be edited. God bless her. What the fuck is that? That's not my style. I'm not the kind of guy who says God bless her. We leave that to other comics. Other comics say God bless her way better than I do. I say it badly. I was on that 70s show, one episode, and I put it on my acting resume. Before that, my acting resume... It was my first acting gig, and I put it on my resume. My acting resume before that was sparse. It was full of bullshit. I had to make things up. Acting experience. Okay, when I play pool, if I make a shot, I act like I'm not surprised. I had a bad audition, I acted like I didn't care. So as a comedian, I always get these situations where I'm auditioning for movies and sitcoms, you know. As a comedian, they want you to do other things besides comedy. They say, all right, you're a comedian, can you write us a script? Act in this sitcom. They want me to do shit that's related to comedy, but it's not comedy, man. It's not fair, you know. It's as though if I was a cook and I worked my ass off to become a really good cook. They said, all right, you're a cook. Can you farm? I wrote a script and I gave it to a guy to read scripts, and he said he really likes it, but he thinks I need to rewrite it. I said, fuck that, I'll just make a copy. I go to Kinko's. Because Kinko's is my favorite copy center if I had to pick one, because they're open 24 hours. And that's great. Like if it's 5 a.m. and then I decide I need 2 of something, I'm covered. Sometimes I wake up in the middle of the night in a cold sweat. I say, oh shit. Oh yeah, Kinko's. No problem. That will not remain singular. I just injured my teeth on a CD. I injured my teeth. I hate flossing. I just wish I had one long curvy tooth. It didn't need to be split up. They didn't have to make separations with me. But then if my tooth would have fell out, it would have been bad. Ah, Chuck's bringing it down. right, that's right. I like it. Don't think I didn't notice, though. I don't want to watch because I want my arms to weigh the same. So when someone asks me what time it is, I just have to tell them something that's happening, hoping that will help. What time is it? That guy's eating a hamburger. Shit, I have to be somewhere. I'll meet you when that guy's eating a hamburger. Fuck, which guy? You'll know. That'd be cool if you could eat a good food with the bad food and the good food would cover for the bad food when it got to your stomach. Like you could eat a carrot with an onion ring, then they would travel down to your stomach, then they would get there, then the carrot would say, "It's cool, he's with me." I saw a soda pop for $1.20 a 6-pack. You know, that price fucks with your head. Because then you start to think that you're going to sell pop. Suddenly I got things of pop with me. What's going on, Mitch? Not much, man. Looking to buy some pop? It's 50 cents a can. It's not refrigerated. Because this is a half-ass commitment. This my friend said to me, he said, "I think the weather's trippy." And I said, "No, man, it's not the weather that's trippy. Perhaps it is the way that we perceive it that is indeed trippy." Then I thought, man, I should have just said, yeah. Remember that joke I did about the cord going into the battery compartment of the radio? That was a fucking good joke. No, it wasn't. It didn't go over. So that's all right. I saw this guy driving a car. He either worked for Domino's or he was borrowing the car. I knew that. I lost my memory, but I have ink. So. All right. I have a girlfriend named Lynn. She spells her name Lynn. And my old girlfriend's name is Lynn, too. She spells her name Lyn. Every now and then I fuck up. I call my new girlfriend by my old girlfriend's name. And she can tell because I don't say as long. I opened up a yogurt. Underneath the lid it said, "Please try again," because they're having a contest I was unaware of. But I thought I might have opened the yogurt wrong. Or maybe Yoplait was trying to inspire me. Come on, Mitchell, don't give up. Please try again. A message of inspiration from your friends at Yoplait. Fruit on the bottom, hope on top. When everyone's clapped, Chuck changed it up. You weren't even clapping at me, you were clapping at something he just did. That's what I think. I think you guys are laughing and clapping at me. Chuck's fucking killing. He's doing good. I saw a band in LA and the band was having an off night and some people started throwing tomatoes at the band. I thought, who would throw a tomato at a band? That's bad. But then I thought, who would bring a tomato to a show? That's even worse. Don't throw a tomato at a band, because what if they really like tomatoes? They'll think you're enjoying them. You guys are kicking ass. Here's a tomato. The tomato is a universal sign of not enjoying a performance. Plus, I like it on sandwiches. I had the man at Subway put tomatoes on my sandwich because I didn't like the way he was making it. I don't know what that meant there. That part was ad-libbed. I'll take it back. I think foosball is a combination of soccer and shish kebabs. Foosball fucked up my perception of soccer. I thought you had to kick the ball and then spin round and round. I can't do a backflip, much less several. simultaneously with two other guys that look just like me. If you wear leather pants around, people will make fun of you inevitably. So you got leather pants on. I like to make fun of people who have skin on their legs. Ah, you're wearing skin. Whatever. That's dumb there, boy. Fuck. Help me out, Chuck. Fuck, don't make me fall into a hole of poorly thought out material. I never joined the army because at ease was never that easy to me. I seem rather uptight still. I don't relax by parting my legs slightly and putting my hands behind my back. That does not equal ease. At ease was not being in the military. I'm eased, bro, because I am not in the military. I'm extra at ease. I play tennis. The thing that's depressing about tennis is no matter how good I get, I'll never be as good as a wall. I played a wall once. They're fucking relentless. How's the bass picking up on the recording? Do you have those little red bars that indicate how things are going on the pickup department? I see my bad monitoring the bars to make sure the recording is going well. The club, when they want you to get off stage, they turn on a red light. That indicates that you have 5 minutes left. Some clubs will hold up a candle in the back, man. That's the worst method, because you're up here drinking. Then you look in the back, you see a floating candle. Oh shit, this place is haunted. I can't be funny when I'm frightened. On the back of a box of Ritz crackers, it has all these suggestions as to what to put on top of the Ritz. It says, put some lunch meat up there. Try some peanut butter, man. But I like crackers, that's why I got them, man. You got no faith in the product itself. On the back of a bag of lunch meat, it has all these suggestions as to what to slip underneath the lunch meat. Slip some bread under there. It's too slimy and cold to be held onto. I think Pringle's initial intention was to make tennis balls. But on the day that the rubber was supposed to show up, a big truckload of potatoes arrived. And Pringles is a laid-back company. They said, fuck it, cut them off. I'm almost done, I think. How much time have I done? 45 minutes? All right, good. So, if you don't, it's 6 people ain't gonna convince me to. See. Sorry, see. Speechless. Severed foot is the ultimate stocking stuffer. I tried to freshen up a room, so I held a search in front of a fan. These are throwaway jokes. I used to be a hot towel roofer. Yeah, I remember that day. I like an escalator because an escalator can never break. It can only become stairs. You would never see an escalator temporarily out of order sign. Just escalator temporarily stairs. Sorry for the convenience. We apologize for the fact that you can still get up there. People teach their dogs to sit. It's a trick. I've been sitting my whole life. A dog has never looked at me as though he thought I was tricky. I wake up in the morning and make myself a bowl of instant oatmeal, then I don't do shit for an hour. Which makes me wonder why I need the instant oatmeal. I can get the regular oatmeal and feel productive. What are you gonna do? Make oatmeal. You know it. Spaghetti. I can't eat spaghetti, there's too many of them. No matter how hungry I am, 1,000 of something is too many. I'll have 1,000 pieces of noodle. Fettuccine Alfredo is macaroni and cheese for adults. All right. I like cinnamon rolls. That's why I wish they made a cinnamon roll incense, because I don't always have time to make a pan. Perhaps I'd rather light a stick and have my roommates wake up with false hopes. I'm gonna take the money that I made from this gig and buy a Dr. Pepper belt buckle. It's for sale at the Allen Park Inn, $25. It's an antique. It's an antique. It was the only one they made of it, I believe. But it's just no one ever bought it. So now it's an antique. They're trying to hide the fact that no one ever bought it. It's an antique now. All right. I will have it then. I did a radio interview. The DJ's first question was, "Who are you?" I had to think, is this guy really deep, or did I drive to the wrong station? I had a bag of Fritos. They were Texas grill Fritos. These Fritos had grill marks on them. Hell yeah, reminds me of summer, when we used to fire up the barbecue and throw down on some Fritos. I can still see my dad with the apron on. You better flip that Frito, Dad. You know how I like it. With grill marks. People ask me for my autograph after the show. I'm not famous. I think they're fucking with me. They're trying to make me late for something. I went to sign that autograph. I'd be here. Velcro wallet I already talked about. Suitcase that I handcuffed to my arm I already talked about. I gotta give me one of those going though. That'd be the coolest thing ever. Alright. Say man, I think I'm done. Let's check this shit. It's the $1.26 pack. I hear music. Fuck yeah, that's the only way you can take it in. I'm gonna shave too. Say, I was in Ireland and I got to drink absinthe in Ireland, and absinthe is a liquor that they outlawed. It's supposed to make you trip hallucinogenically, so I got excited because I like to hallucinate. So I started drinking lots of shots of it, but really it's just a liquor, so I was just getting fucked up. I wasn't even remotely tripping. But after 10 shots, I fell to the ground, and I was trying to force the trip. Why is the floor as low as I can go? But I was just faking it, you know? It wasn't from the heart trip. It was force. Why is lemonade not aiding me? Acid was my favorite drug because acid opened up my mind. Because of acid, I now know that butter is way better than margarine. I saw through the bullshit. When I was on acid, I would see things like beams of light, and I'd hear sounds that sounded an awful lot like car horns. When we were on acid, we would go into the woods, because when you're in the woods tripping, there's less likely a chance you run into an authority figure. But we ran into a bear. That was even more of a buzzkill. My friend Dwayne was standing there raising his right hand, swearing to help prevent forest fires. We got away from the bear, put his arm around my shoulder. He said, "Mitchell, Smokey is way more intense in person. He's an asshole." I went to England to tell jokes. I wanted to do Smokey the Bear joke in England, so I had to ask the English if they know who Smokey the Bear was, but they don't. Because in England, Smokey the Bear is not the forest fire prevention representative. They have Smacky the Frog. It's just like a bear, but it's a frog. I think that's a better system. I think we should adopt it. Because bears can be mean. But frogs are always cool. Like, never has there been a frog hopping toward me. And I thought, man, I better play dead. Here comes that frog. I've never said, here comes that frog in a nervous manner. It's always like optimistic. Hey, here comes that frog. All right. Maybe he will settle near me. And I can pet him. And put him in a mayonnaise jar. With a stick and a leaf. To recreate what he's used to. I certainly have to punch some holes in the lid. Because he's damn sure used to air. Then I can observe him. And he won't be doing much in his 16-ounce world. I like to talk about the differences between frogs and bears. Like when there's a frog around, I don't have to hang my fucking sandwiches from a branch. A frog knows they are for me. He'd rather have a fly. Because the fly zigzags. And my sandwiches do not. Unless I go like this. If I want some honey on some toast, I don't have to squeeze a plastic frog. Alcoholism is a disease, but it's the only disease that you can get yelled at for having. God damn it, Otto, you're an alcoholic. God damn it, Otto, you have lupus. One of those two doesn't sound right. So fucking if you have to release bad news to the public, it will help if you are not ugly. I have a loose neck shirt because my neck's fragile. I can't wear a regular shirt. It hurts. I especially hate turtlenecks. Like wearing a turtleneck is like being strangled by a really weak guy. All fucking day. Like if you wear a turtleneck in a backpack, it's like a weak midget trying to bring you down. I have two sisters, and one of them's named Wendy. If you ask Wendy if I was weird, she'd probably say yeah. But that's fucked up, because she's weird. Because she has a husband and 2 children, and they have a family photo on top of their VCR where they're all looking slightly to the left. As though something's going on over there. The camera is right in front of you. But I guess something happened to the left. That made everybody happy. So my sister is cross-eyed, so she can't quite pull it off. One eye is right the fuck on. You know they advertise a casino on a billboard, they always show a picture of a guy winning money? But that's false advertising because that's what happens the least. Perhaps when they advertise a hamburger, they could show a guy choking. This is what happened once.
Uncle Bobby's radio putting cum back into comedy.
of destiny was raised, it was a bomb. And all the critics said that the deed was done. The sun had set and the chapter had closed. But one thing no one thought about was the dew would rise again, just like the phoenix will fucking rise again. 'Cause the fiery heart of a champion cannot be quenched by a failure or an embarrassment, no we know. And the critics all agreed it was a scheme by the chief, but that does not mean that our hearts are not strong. Just like the phoenix. On the shore, we're singing out, climbing into your window. It's the ride of the queen, it's the call of the time. And you know when you've seen us, tenacious people. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Love making all the way in time. Moon smoking, but I'm not gonna stop. Crossing over is a beautiful sound. I'm burning up the house of the home man. Ride with the feeling, and ride with the man. It's the magic between us, tenacious trees, man. But what if it's true? If Tenacious D has died, what will we do? And what will we do about all the fans who had the D tattoo? They'll have them removed. They'll have to laser off the D tattoos. They'll have to laser off the D tattoo. What's that you say? You know it's not too late. Yes, it is too late. We only need one hit. Just imagine it. We could be the shit to the gypsy queen. Walk in, walk in, walk in. Yeah, we're this is it. Right here. Stop judging. Step on in. Step down in. And we can. As long as we get in. We start anew. And you can get it. Tenacious teacher too. Thank you, Germany. Danke. Danke schön. We are Tenacious D, and we've come to rock you. I have to tell you, I've never seen an audience like this, Cage. I'm being completely honest.
No, this is the biggest.
I know I've said it a lot. I often say this is the greatest audience I've ever seen, but this really is. Look at how deep it goes.
I know.
You see how deep it goes?
Goes on forever.
I can see all the way to the horizon. I feel like people are going all the way around the world over there. It's so deep. You guys are deep. And you're gorgeous. Tenacious D. difficult to chant that, isn't it? You're gorgeous. You know what? Has anyone ever told you you're gorgeous? But not too gorgeous. No. Just the right amount. You're hungry. We're hungry for some fruit. We want to feed the garden. It'll be a fruit to eat some low-hanging fruit. We want to free pursuit. Don't want no high-class model who design a fucking baby suit. No, we want the low-hanging fruit. We're looking for a snack. We're looking for a loved one. I want my baby back. We want the romance. She let a baby suit. She got the shine. She got the romance. This is a new song, and it's about a Spanish woman I once knew long ago. Her name was Conchita. Señorita, tasty mamacita, tell me baby what's your name? Oh Conchita, won't you have a seat? Tell me baby who's to blame? I fucking killed the man who has done me wrong. My body's shaking out of control. His name is Larry, oh, he's really scary, drinking at the Whiskey Bar. Tap his shoulder, muscles like a boulder, tell him that he's gone too far. He laughs and tells me to fucking fuck myself. Now my blood is boiling over my soul. Hey! When my fist connects and Larry falls down to the ground, I see he's cut me with the bottle. My pistol rises cause he's trying to double down. Larry runs a chase him out for estás, mi horse? Aquí, gracias, mi amigo. ¿Dónde estás, Larry? ¿En los montañas? Ándele, pues. ¡Ay, ay, ay, ay! Te amo, mi cochita. Mi corazón es en fuego para tu boca, para tu beso, mi amor. Watching Larry in his sanctuary, thinking that he got away. With Conchita, oh my mamacita, kissing him upon the face. I fucking rue the day that I fought for you. Now my mind is spinning out of control. Do you love the planet? The planet Earth? We do. It's important to protect Mother Earth. And this is a song about that. Earth appreciation. It's called Death Star. The world is fucking turning to shit. The earth don't stand a chance. Hurricane, typhoon will destroy the city. We've got to clean up the skies and recycle. We've got to stop the overpopulation. But most important of all, we got to build a Death Star. Death Star, it's a fucking ship. It's a son of a bitch, y'all, and we're building it. It's gonna take us over to the sky. We're gonna hit Earth. We're gonna fucking fly sky high. Death Star, it's a son of a bitch, y'all. It's gonna take us into outer space. Get your shit together, motherfucker. We're gonna start a new race in the sky.
Patrick, can you, please? Patrick, can I get some, yeah. Patrick, ladies and gentlemen. He's our roadie. Do you have roadies in Germany? You know of the roadie? You know what a roadie is, of course. Roadies. The secret fuel of rock and roll. This is a song for the roadies. It's called Roadie. Well, it's 3 p.m. time to lock the gear. Got to get it on the stage. My muscles flex, my fucking sweat will save the day. When I check the mic, I fucking check the mic, I fucking check it 1, 2, 3. I plug it in, I make it sound as good as can be. Cause the rock is a rock, but the road is a road. Gotta take the mic, you gotta take control. Gotta get that shit up on that fucking stage. Cause the roadie knows what the roadie knows, and the roadie knows that he wears black clothes and he hides up in the shadows on the stage. Because the roadie looks 1,000 miles with his eyes. And when the crowd roars, brings a teardrop to the roadie's eyes. Tears of pride. Because he brought you the show, but you will never know. He's changing the strings while hiding in the wings. No matter how, the show must go on. The beautiful girl come to me, she said, "Hey, can I suck in your dick?" I said, "Yes, I am in love." But you quickly say I suck your dick, and now give me that backstage pass. I do not want you, roadie. I wanna take you home. Oh, I'm standing at the threshold of your dreams. Without me, there'd be no sound from those nuts. Without me, there'd be no lights on the stage. But you're gonna fall for me. Oh. I am the roadie. Somewhere you're searching for soul. Yeah, I am the roadie. I make the rock go. I need this because I play fucking hard. This is a song called Throw Down. Moses came down from the hill, holding the rules in his hands. He looked all around, he said, No one was listening, now it's time to throw down, so throw down. Yeah, throw down. Throw down. Throw down. Jesus turned water to wine. The star in the sky was a sign. They called him a liar. You're not the Messiah. Get out of the temple now. It's time to throw down. Throw down. Throw down. Throw down. Came a man I can't name, because if I do, I'll be made. They'll chop off my head, and then I'll be dead. You know who I'm talking about. It's time to throw down, throw down. Throw down, throw down, yeah. All religions in the world today, we got to leave them alone. We got to use our fucking brains today before we're gone. Before we're gone. That song was very serious. I think it's time for a palate cleanser. Saxoboom, please.
A small but serious change.
Sean Cox, ladies and gentlemen. I'm shooting my juice right in your boots. If I can get it on. This one's for Dio. A long as fucking time ago, the town called Kickapoo, that lived a humble family, we just through and through. But Ray there was a black sheep, and he knew just what to do. His name was Young JB, and he refused to step in line. A vision he didn't see him fucking rocking all the time. He wrote a tasty jam, and all the planets did align. Oh, the director of the small blaze in his ass stepped into his cave. Gonna slice his fucking cockles from a long and shiny blade. So now you fuck the rug and fuck a icing, fuck a loo. You try to fuck with me, then I shall fuck you too. Gotta get it out in the corridor. Gotta shoot a load in the corridor. Gotta leave the toad in the corridor. Gotta suck and shout in the corridor. Music that you play for us come from the depths of hell. Rock and roll's the devil's work, he wants you to rebel. Give it to a mindless bullet, filled with a love will pull the string. Your heart will lose direction, and chaos it will bring. Better watch your mouth, better watch your tone. Try to go leak no telephone. Let me hear you cry, let me hear you moan. Got to praise the Lord when you're in my home. So alone, I'm asking for your guidance. Won't you come down from your throne? I need a tight compadre who will teach me how to rock. My father thinks you're evil, but man, he can set the clock. Rock is not the devil's work, it's magical and right. I'll never rock as long as I am stuck here with my you are hungry for the rock, but to learn the ancient method, secret doors, you must unlock. Your father's closet. rushes in this progressive neighborhood. On a journey you must go to find the land of Hollywood. In the sea of fallen angels, where the ocean meets the sand, you'll find a strong alliance and the world's most awesome man. To find your fame and fortune through the valley you must walk. You embrace your inner demons. Now go, my son, if you can fucking kill me, hunger in his heart, and a journey for a while you find the secrets of his heart. But in the end, he knew that he would fight his counterpart. Rock'em-ring, can I ask you a question? What is the most powerful form of rock? I can't hear you. You're all talking at once. Please, come. Answer for them. What's the most powerful form of rock?
The metal?
The metal? Since the dawn of time, one genre of music has ruled with an iron fist. I speak, of course, of heavy metal. Punk rock tried to kill the metal. They failed as they were stricken down to the ground. New wave tried to kill the metal. They failed as they were struck to the ground. Grunge then tried to kill the metal. They failed as they were thrown to the ground. No one can destroy the metal. The metal will strike you down with a vicious blow. We are the vanquished foes of the metal. We try to win from wiring to the middle. New wave tried to destroy the metal, but the metal had its way. Punk rock tried to destroy the metal, but metal was in the way. Grunge then tried to dethrone the metal, but metal was a much too strong feeling. Check that, check You know who knows a little bit something about metal? The little band's named Metallica. Oh, yeah. We shouldn't go ahead and like sing Metallica songs. That would not be cool.
No. Not cool.
What if we did? What if we just played all Metallica songs the rest of the way? Do you think Metallica would be mad? They'd probably be a little mad. We're just gonna play the first 5 songs of their set. Come on. 2, 3. No. No. Not cool. Not cool. Kyle, does it seem like our electric guitar player is acting strange?
I haven't noticed.
Shush, you guys shush for one moment. There's something wrong with our electric guitar player.
Something wrong with Combs?
Look at him.
It's like he's catatonic or something. What's wrong with him?
Do you hear that creepy sound?
I do.
It's like a theremin. It can only mean one thing. He's possessed.
Possessed? By who?
By Satan, of course.
Sounds like a fair deal.
What? Trust me, Cage. It's the only way to be a little bitch. Fine. Let's fight his music with our music.
There's just no way that we can win. That was a masterpiece.
Listen to me.
He rocks too hard because he's not a mortal man.
God damn it, Cage. He's gonna make you his sex slave. You're gonna gobble me your knees. Unless we bust a massive monster mama jam.
Dude, we've been through so much shit.
Deactivated lasers with my dick. Now it's time to blow this
time to blow doors down. Light up the stage, cause it's time for a showdown. We'll bend you over, then we'll take it around. Now it's time to blow this fucker down. He's gonna rake me and pick it up and throw it down. Get my kid, cause it's time to blow down. Yeah, we kicked his fucking ass. He tried to eat our soul, we turned his ass to grass. We mighty, and he owes us fucking rent. He is the devil now, his cock is fucking bent. And they all say, there's a man I found who can bring us all joy. Dr. Rothbaum can cure the boy. Dr. Rothbaum can cure the boy. Man I found can remove this sorrow. We live in this town. Let's see him tomorrow. Let's see him tomorrow. I often wonder what he is thinking. Has he ever heard a word I've said? Look at him in the mirror dreaming. What is happening in his head? Listen to you. I feel the music giving it you. I feel the beat following you. Up the mountain, I get excited at your feet. What is happening in his hand? I wish I This one goes out to all the ladies.
but I'm singing it to the dudes on the behest of the ladies. God. You don't always have to fuck her hard. In fact, sometimes that's not right to do. Sometimes you got to make some love and fucking give her some smooches too. Sometimes you got to squeeze. Sometimes you got to say please. Sometimes you got to say, I'm gonna fuck you softly. I'm gonna screw you gently. I'm gonna hump you sweetly. I'm gonna ball you discreetly. And then you say, hey, I brought you flowers. And then you say, wait a minute, Sally, I think I got something in my teeth. Could you get it up for me? That's fucking teamwork. What's your favorite position? Oh, that's cool with me. It's not my favorite, but I'll do it for you. What's your favorite dish? I'm not gonna cook it, but I'll order it from Zanzibar. And then I'm gonna love you completely. And then I fucking fuck you discreetly. And then I fucking want you completely. But then I'm gonna fuck you. You like that? This is the greatest and best song in the world. Tribute. A long time ago, me and my brother Kyle here, we was hitchhiking down a long and lonesome road. All of a sudden, there shined a shiny demon in the middle of the road. And he said, play the best song in the world, or I'll eat your soul. Well, me and Kyle, we looked at each other, and we each said, okay. And we played the first thing that came to our heads, just so happened to be the best song in the world. It was the best song in the world. Destiny. Once in 100,000 years or so, when the sun does shine and the moon does glow and the grass does grow. Well, needless to say, the beast was stunned. He just swapped his tail, and the beast was done. He asked us, be you angels? And we said, nay. We are the men. This is not the greatest song in the world, no.
And the peculiar thing is this, my friends, the song that we played on that fateful night, it didn't sound anything like this song. Because this is just a tribute you gotta believe in, and I wish you were there. It's just a matter of opinion. But a good God, I gotta love him. You're so surprised to find you can't stop him. Now you in a power, rich motherfucker can put the trouble out. This is our last song. Yes, I know. It's very hard to say goodbye to the ones you love. But I don't think you can deny that we've rocked you extremely hard this evening. We've quite enjoyed rocking you this afternoon. They say that rocking is very similar to the art of love making. We've made love to your eardrums in a way. Hopefully we've given you an eargasm. Does that translate? An eargasm? We definitely got our satisfaction. Good Lord, you're a gorgeous audience. I just wish we could fuck all of you at once. We can't. It's impossible. It's a physical impossibility. It would take us years. I'm sorry. I know you want us. We can't do it. I'm sorry. Fuck the nation, now it's out of control. Fuck the nation in every hole. Nation, now you're making me scream. Fuck the nation, fuck the nation. How's it going? That's the first thing I say to you. How's it going? Are you flowing? Whoa, listen, homie. Thinking about a couple things to say to you. Showing, growing. Oh man, I'd like to place my hand upon your fucking sexy ass and squeeze. Take off your blouse and your 100 pounds, then take it a look. 'Cause Kimmy can cheat on naked out of the side hatch with the oils and perfume and incense. Now you're grooving. Put on a cool 70s groove. Woo! A funky groove to fuck to. A funky groove to fuck to. It's all about sex and you like the country. Have you ever been brought down? But you guys who are hot for the snatch. That's what I'm doing. You step into a room and then you smell up the perfume. You lay it down around his bed. And then you get a tickling on your heart. It's sketchy with the feather and the pressure. Take a look at the back, he got the tools. And then you feel something down by your feet. It's me, it should be. Sucking on the toes. Be the man sucking our tongue. Good at finding somebody for something new. Having sex with me and KG. Now you're talking double cheese. So please.
top for KC. And now, do you feel that something low from down below tickling in his sack? On the bass, give it up for the genius who mixed the new album, Rise of the Phoenix. On bass, John Spreaker! And now, we know him only as the Dark Lord Sauron, the Prince of Darkness, Exorcismo, Anticristo. Because he has superhuman powers. He's better than any electric guitar player on the planet. I don't care who you bring, he will conquer them. Ladies and gentlemen, on electric guitar, give it up one time for John Kaminsky! They call him Thunderskin. His skin is made of thunder. You know of whom I speak? I will say no more. His words don't do justice to the man's talent. The greatest drummer on the planet, ladies and gentlemen, give it up for Brooks Wackerman! You guys, please stay for Billy Talent. And please stay for Metallica. Now listen, you guys. Give them a chance. They have a lot of talent. They have real potential. Just give them a chance. They're not Tenacious D, but they're very good. They're very good. There's one more person I'd like to present. Fuck it, it's me, JP. All right, that's enough. In a Hong Kong, China. In a Tokyo, Japan. In a Gateway, France. In a Battle on a